Now, Africa, 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 Africa. Let's reason together now. Let's reason together. Because ideas shape things. Ideas shapes things. Ideas build things. Ideas can be transformational. That can totally change the way things are and can totally change the conditions of life of a people. And I think when we talk about Africa, we are at that space, at that state and space of time where maybe anybody that really is looking at our situation, the destitution in Africa, the suffering of our people in Africa for so long, that we need a total change. If, however, that change were to take place, what would it look like? When did we last hear somebody, an African, saying, we are going to do this? Something total, something that will affect every African in every country. Africa is where everything is going. The youth, their space, their time is more powerful when you think of yourself more as an African, for two reasons. Number one, the forces that are working on African countries individually, in those countries, on those countries, within the countries, are too powerful for any nation by itself to deal with, even a country as big as Nigeria. Number two, the current system is a system created for the old generation, for the old space. And that force does not have the power to change the conditions of life. And that force allowed this entanglement of this foreign process and systems of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of organizations that are in Africa and have held Africa through these very people, these very leaders that are supposed to help us. Now, knowing that, you as the youth, what would you do? Knowing that, what needs to be done? And I think there's one thing that people are not talking about, is the idea that we must have a plan. Well, somebody will say, how about Agenda 2063? Agenda 2063 is a set of aspirations. How about the vision of a prosperous, free continent? That is a general leading idea. It is not a vision. You transform through a vision, a well-conceptualized, clear, qualified, scaled or quantified, with a projected interval of time, that was scheduled and justified. Because when the why is strong enough for an idea, it takes a life of itself. The how doesn't matter. Where have you seen, where have you heard, tell me, where there's a plan that the Africans are following together? You hear Africa here, Africa here. Hey, this is in the mouths of a few people who, if they knew what to do, would be somewhere. The Africa that we're talking about does not exist. The African Union itself is not a united entity. It's a technical group of people who are employed, who are workers, who are jobbers. They're not revolutionaries. They're not interested in helping you. They're interested in helping their families. They're not revolutionaries. They're not saying, hey, we need things to change for our people. We're going to do something. We're going to die for it. They're not saying that. They're looking for promotions. And all they do is process. They process the ideas. They process the plans the goals that they are given through the United Nations and through China. That's who they are. That's what they do. Nothing to do with the leadership of Africa. There's no leadership in the African Union. Who, can you tell me? A chairperson who comes in for 1 year and they have no clue how to do their own country? How does that work? There's nothing there, my brothers and children. There's nothing there. There's nothing in the system. In your country, it's held down by these organizations and this leadership that don't have a clue, don't wish to see the future, and they're driven by an idea that was made, ideas that were made for the next generation, which is a political idea. Now you need an economic idea to drive you forward. That's why a plan is what we need to talk about. And this time, the fashion that is landing on Africa today is called the RAP. The RAP, not the rap, the American rap, no. It's the RAP means wrapping Africa. Rapid Africa Plan. That's the RAP, Rapid Africa Plan. It comes with this very important, very clear, and very critical, a very imperative thing that everybody's been talking about: unite, unite, unite. But without a strategy, what are you going to do to unite? Now, the All Africa People's Alliance, rallying behind ourselves as one voice, behind a plan is the key thing. All Africa People's Alliance, remember that, All Africa People's Alliance, that unity with a plan. We work the plan, our Africa, a new Africa, we build it.